Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're talking about lesson 34, greatest common factor. Here's what you need to remember about that. Your greatest common factor is going to be the least number of times that something occurs. What I mean by that, let's take a look at example number 1 here. We have two chunks here. Remember, chunks are broken up by addition and subtraction. First things first, let's find the factors of the number because that's a little bit different. So we have here 8 and 12. So if you take your factors of your largest number, 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and we go in reverse to see which is a factor of 8. Well, 12 is not a factor, 6 is not a factor, but 4 is. So that's going to be the largest factor between these two things. I could have also listed out all my factors of 8. 1 times 8, 2 times 4, and you'll see that 4 is the largest. Cool, so we know 4. Now, what do I mean by least number of things? So you'll see that we have 4 z's here, right? And 3 z's here. The least number that we have that we can take out is 3 of them. So the greatest common factor is the least number that you can take out. We have 2 m's here, 4 m's here. The least number that we can take out are 2. And then here, don't forget, if an exponent's not shown, it's part of our invisible math. That is a 1. This one is a 2. So the least number that I can take out is 1. And you can put a 1 there if you want. You don't have to. But if it helps you, I can absolutely understand that. So let's take a look at example number 2. We have 4x squared y to the third z minus 8y squared x blah, blah, blah. Okay, first things first. Let's put these in order. And if you're unsure, just put them straight in alphabetical order. So what I have is 4x squared y to the third z, and I'll throw a 1 on there just to help us out. 8x to the 1, remember that x, if it's not shown, it's 1. It's not a 3. That 3 is only attached to the z. Y2, Z3. So first things first, we deal with our numbers. 4 and 8 here. The greatest common factor, we have 4. 1 times 4, 2 times 2. For 8, we have 1 times 8, 2 times 4. You look at your factors and you'll see the largest one they have in common is 4. So we say, okay, 4, and now we take the least number of the other items. So there's 1x here, or I'm sorry, there's 2x's here, 1x here, so the least number is 1. And let me see if I can fix that. Sorry, it keeps focusing like that. Okay, and then y3 and y2, so the least number is 2, so y squared. z1, z3, so the least number is z to the 1 power. All right, greatest common factor here. I think I just showed you the answers. We got 16, 4, and 2. So looking at that, our largest factor that we have is going to be a 2. So we take out a 2, and then we have 2 x's there. That's kind of an awkward looking 2. My apologies. And then 3 here, 2 here, which means the least number I can take out is 2. I have 1y here, 2 y's here, 2 here, so the least I can take out is 1. 3 p's, 1 p, 15 p's, so the least I can take out is 1. So let's compare our answers, make sure everything matches up, and that I didn't make a mistake. I'm actually re-recording this because I made a mistake the first time. So everything looks good there. So here's what we're gonna do. Now you're gonna pause the video, do these practice problems, and then come on back and we will go through them together. Okay. So now that you've done your practice problems, these are the answers for them. If you did not get these answers, stick around and we'll go over them together. Okay, so 6, 14, and 24. When you have 3 big numbers like this, you can list all your prime factorization of it, but instead what I like to do is my 24, that's the largest number, so 1 and 24, oops, that was terrible. 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Now my other two numbers are 6 and 14. So 6 now, so it looks like the only thing that's going to go into both 6 and 14 is 2 here. So we are going to take out a 2. Then I have 2 x's, 1 more x, 10 x's. And so the most I can take out is just the 1x. 3 y's, 5 y's, 6 y's. So 3 y's, 1m, 2 m's, 4 m's. So only 1 m. Remember, greatest common factor means the least number that exists. I think that's an easy way to kind of look at that. All right, and we got 3 more chunks here. All these lovely factors. Let's take 60. Well, actually, if you look at this, 5, the only factor of 5 is 1 and 5. And does it go into 60 and 30? Yes, it does, so that's going to be our factor. 2 a's, 3 a's, 4 a's, 2 b's, 3 b's, 4 b's, 2 c's, 3 c's, 4 c's. So the most that I can take out are 2 A's, 2 B's, and 2 C's. All right, last one, we've got 12, 16, and 28. Again, let's list all our factors of 28 just to see. So 14, and then we've got 4 times 7. Now, what goes into both 16 and 12? None of these go into 16 and 12. So 4 goes into both 16 and 12, so it's going to be 4. 2 is also a factor, but it's not your largest one, not your greatest common. So we've got 4, and then we have 1x, 6x, 3x. So that's 1x is the most we can take out. 5y's, 2y's, 1y. So the most we can take out is 1y. P16, 16 p's here, 5 p's here. The most we can take out is 1. Let's just double check I got all those right. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Otherwise, we will see you next time.